Hello sports gamblers, usually I give you one free baseball pick per day, but today I feel like Santa Claus and I'm going to share two official betting plays with you as well as a lean. I'm also going to reveal to you all the secrets behind the comeback MLB betting system. Buckle up because we have a lot of great content for you today. Yesterday, my top betting play was the Brewers as small favorites in Arizona, and they delivered with a 7-1 victory over the Diamondbacks. One of the main reasons behind this pick was the fact that Corbin Burnes had been struggling in his first two starts and that I expected him to be razor sharp and very focused in order to bounce back. He did just that by allowing just 3 hits over 8 innings pitched. Good job, Corbin! Today, Wednesday, April 12, we have two teams that qualify under a nice MLB betting angle that I've decided to call the comeback. I determined its rules after analyzing data on 8 full seasons, and you can see on your screen how lucrative it has been during this time period. The rules are quite simple to follow. There are 3 criterion that must be met in order to bet a team based on this system. First, the team in question must be coming off a game in which they came back from a deficit of at least 4 runs before picking up the win. Secondly, they must be facing the same opponent again. Thirdly, their moneyline today must be better than -175 in American format, which means it must be greater than 1.57 in decimal odds. Yesterday, the Cubs dug themselves into a 7-0 hole in the second inning, but they stormed back to get a 14-9 victory. Since they are indeed facing the same opponent, the Mariners, and their -105 moneyline is much better than -175, then according to the comeback betting strategy, we should consider taking Chicago to continue steamrolling today. We have a solid pair of starting pitchers clashing today as Logan Gilbert will be facing Marcus Stroman. I like Stroman a bit more than Gilbert, and I have also noticed that Seattle has lost each of his past 5 games at Wrigley Field. And they are also 1-10 against the Cubs during the past 11 meetings. I'm taking the Cubs as my first official baseball pick today. Now stay tuned for my second official pick as well as a lean on another team after this quick break. Another team qualifies under the comeback betting strategy, the St. Louis Cards. As a matter of fact, they trailed 6-2 after 5 innings of play, but they came out on top with a 9-6 win in Colorado. Since St. Louis is facing the Rockies again today, and their -165 moneyline is a bit better than the -175 threshold I discussed earlier, then we have a system pick on the Cardinals today. However, after analyzing the game into more details, I'm going to stay away from this potential wager and make it a lean, which means an unofficial pick. I don't feel comfortable laying that much juice on the road at Coors Field, a stadium where the Rockies have played much better baseball in recent years. Also, do I really want to trust Jack Flaherty, who issued 13 walks in 10 innings thus far this season? I'm not saying the Cards will lose, but I'm just not willing to bet St. Louis at such low odds in a risky situation like this. I'm going to pass personally, but it's up to you of course. Finally, my other official MLB pick for Wednesday, April 12th goes to the New York Yankees, playing in Cleveland at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. The Bronx Bombers are supported by a betting angle called the Blowout #1. that recommends putting money on any team that is coming off a game in which they blew out their opponent by a margin of at least 8 runs, if they are facing the same opponent today. Yesterday, New York dismantled Cleveland 11-2, so it fits the criterion for betting. It is also reassuring that the Yankees have won 10 of their past 14 games in Cleveland. Their starting pitcher, Clark Schmidt, has been pretty awful in 2 starts this season, but that might be an outlier. Don't forget that he did a very solid job last year with a 1.20 whip statistic and a good 3.12 ERA. Meanwhile, the Guardians will send rookie Peyton Battenfield to the mound for his Major League debut. Facing the Yankees in your first start is very tough, so I'm surprised the line does not favor the Yankees more than that. To me, a -115 money line is a very reasonable price under the current conditions, so I'm taking a stab on New York. I just told you about the blowout number 1 betting system in baseball, but did you know that there also exists a blowout number 2 and blowout number 3 strategies? All the secrets behind those betting systems and their past performance are revealed in a video I made when I visited Coors Field a few years ago. Check out that insightful video by clicking the small card in the bottom left corner of your screen right now.